Hey everybody, it's D from DJ Daddy Style. We're gonna do something a little bit different. Jordy, as you see, is not here with me today because we might every once in a while we might share some thoughts and ideas and things that we have on our minds that you know maybe we don't need to do together, or maybe Jordy's just gonna come up with something one day randomly and just record it in his car or something like that. You know, just something different. And so today I wanted to talk to you guys because you know the last couple sit downs that we had where we didn't have any other goofy funny videos or anything that we wanted to show you, we were talking a lot about supporting our wives, and in the last one we talked about our jobs and what we did for a living. And so I want to get real with you guys, and I want to tell you about myself, my journey, and the journey that I've had with Samantha. And one of the struggles that we have had in our relationship, in our marriage, is that of finances. You know, we have had so many problems with money, and I know that that's something that a lot of you guys probably have gone through as well. And I want to share what my story is, because maybe there's somebody out there that has had this experience as well, that is going through this now. And I just want to let you know that you're not alone. Way back when we first got married, I was doing a lot of odd jobs, and I was doing a lot of different work, and trying to find the right fit, trying to find the right one that would work alongside me being able to tour and do music full time. And it was really tough because there weren't a lot of people out there who were willing to release me to do touring when they wanted me to be there full time. And I can understand that. I can understand why people would want me to be there, because it's a job and I'm supposed to be working at it. So it was really tough for me to find that. And so I was switching between a lot of jobs, and that really hurt us financially, because I would go, you know, at certain times and not have a paycheck coming in. I switched to one job where it was a monthly paycheck rather than a bi-weekly paycheck. And so that really hurt us, because our mortgage was going out bi-weekly and we had to change it to monthly, which more than doubled what we were paying on our mortgage. It was really tough for us, and so we just got to the point where we were just playing catch up. We were trying to put enough into the bank account to pay the mortgage, and it actually got to the point of breaking, where we got a letter in the mail and it said that we are going to foreclose on you. And I know that that is a reality for a lot of people. And it's really scary. It really is. When you see that letter for the first time and you look at it and you read it and it says, we are going to take your house away. And it was something that it scared us. It scared us so bad, and we didn't know what to do. And so we asked everybody that we could, you know, if they could help us to try to get out of it. And so we did have some people. My parents came in and helped us through that, and we were so relieved that we didn't get the house taken away. But at the same time, we just felt terrible because we were this financial burden on my parents. And so we thought that things were going to turn around at that point. But again, it was the same thing. We were playing catch up, trying to find the right thing, trying to find the right combination of jobs and work. And Sam started working, and everything was we thought was supposed to get better. And when we got that second letter, it was delivered by a security officer. Came to our door on a Saturday morning and knocked on our door, and we opened it up, and he said, it's not me, I didn't, you know, this isn't from me, but I have to give you this. And so I opened it up and I looked at it, and it said the foreclosure letter again. And I did not know what to think. I was like, we'd already been through this. We spent, I think, 3 months trying to get back to a place where we could afford food. You know, I remember I lost a bunch of weight at that time because, one, I was stressing out, and two, I couldn't afford to eat. And it was something that getting that second letter in the mail, knowing this was happening again, because it wasn't just the back payments that we owed on our mortgage. It was the fact that it went to a lawyer, and we had to pay the lawyer's fees on top of that, which doubled what we owed. And it was awful. It was terrible. It was scary. It was really scary because, you know, when you're a man and you have a wife and you have a family and you want to, as much as you try, you want to take care of them, and this happens to you for the second time, you feel like a complete and utter failure. And if you're going through this right now, let me just tell you, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Things will turn around. And it took a long time for us. We struggled with this for years, finances, until the time when I finally started realizing, you know what? I can't do a thing on my own. And I don't want to get overly preachy. I know that that AA talks about a higher power. And I knew that I could not control my finances on my own, and I needed help. And so I started to pray. I started to pray and ask God, what do I do? Because I can't do this anymore. I can't claw and scratch and put pennies together to put food on the table, to put gas in the tank. I can't do this anymore. And I got to the point of just breaking down and giving up all rights to being the head of my family. And I gave those rights to God. And I said, you know what, God, you need to do something because I can't do it anymore. And you know, whether you believe in God or not, that's what I did. That is my story. That's what I did, is I asked him to help me. And you know what? He did. He helped me. And sometimes I look back at it and I say, how did that even happen? You know, I don't understand how that can even work. But it did. You know, God is good. And I'm not the kind of person that's going to get overly preachy and in your face about this. I'm just going to say that God is good. And he helped me in my situation. And whether you believe in him or not, that's irrelevant at this point. Because in my situation, he helped me. He helped me. And now I'm at the point where I can actually afford to buy food. I can afford to put gas in the tank. I can afford to go out on tour, to do the music that I love to do, because I can't imagine doing anything else. And I absolutely love being able to do music. And so you may be at the point where you're struggling with this, or you have struggled with this. Let me know. Let me let you know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. That whether you ask God for help, whether you ask people for help, no matter who you ask for help, don't feel so proud that you don't ask for help, because there's almost no way that people can do this on their own. And so I just wanted to share that with you, my story, where I've come from, because I feel as though that it's something that needs to get out there. And so if you've been encouraged by this, you know, let me know. Let other people know. If you've been through the situation, reply with a video, reply on the comments, go to our Facebook, do whatever it is that you want to do, just to let us know that, hey, you know what? I've been there too. I understand. And it also lets the other people who are watching, it also lets them know that we're not alone, that people struggle with this all the time, and that it's almost a normal thing to get into that rut. But you know what? Let's all get out of this rut together. Let's all get out of this rut of financial bondage together, and let's start living our lives to where we want to live them, not to where the finances are pushing us down. But let's get to a place of financial freedom. Together, let's do it. Thanks for watching. I'm the D in DJ Daddy Style. Thanks again, and we'll see you again next week.